All right, guys. Good evening. Anyway, this used to be funny, but I think it's no longer funny anymore. As you can see, I'm not that happy because I got this news yesterday, actually, that Nigeria has been placed on ban from entering the US. Which ordinarily somebody will say, yeah, it's okay, it's fine, it's just a visa. But for those who truly understand what it means, I believe you will feel the same way as I am. For a country of Nigeria who has clocked 68 years in this 21st century, to be ranked alongside with Eritrea and some other African country that we actually claim and proclaim above all the time that we are the giant of Africa, then it's a shame. It's a shame not just to me as a Nigerian, it's a shame to you as a Nigerian, it's a shame to this present government, it's a shame to Buhari himself, who came on the backdrop of changing Nigeria, taking Nigeria to the next level, who promised that the PDP has actually failed and that he could fix Nigeria up. It's also a shame to every member of his cabinet. It's a shame to everyone who has contributed to the downfall of Nigeria. We have actually broken a record in every negative area. First of all, it was the world extreme poverty. We became one of the strongholds of terrorists, in the nation. And now we are being banned from entering America. 68 years. 68 fucking good years. And if you look at this also, in terms of contributing to the world economy, Nigeria is there because what actually controls the world now is the crude oil. Of course, everybody know. And in Africa, we are almost one of the, we are almost number one. And in the world, you can at least, if you are ranking from 1 to 10, I believe Nigeria is there. But for a country of Nigeria to be placed on restriction from entering the US, somebody will say, there are other countries there, bro. You don't know what you're saying. For the fact that there are other countries there doesn't mean we should be there. For the fact that other people are failing doesn't mean you should fail as an individual. So Nigeria is a failed state. I think Nigeria, what we need, so for me, I never believe in Nnamdi Kanu's dream, but I'm beginning to see reason why there should be a division so that everybody can fix up their messes. Even Sowore came and tried to do some changes, but we stupid Nigeria, I always use this word because we are very, very stupid. Once we see 500 naira in an election period, that's it. We change our mindset. Nnamdi Kanu came, everybody came, Sowore came to actually give us a good life, but we decide to be in this mess. Now today is US, yeah. Tomorrow we don't know who is going to be next. Tomorrow it might just be even be Ghana. Tomorrow it might just be Niger, who say, okay, they are no longer going to give us visa. If you think I'm joking, check what it requires for a Nigeria to go to Mauritius or Mauritania. Then you will let me know if Nigeria is really on the right path. We don't know who it might be next. So we got to wake up, man. They will call you for protest. No, you will not come. They will tell you, don't go and vote for this person. No, 500 naira, you will take it and go and vote. Tomorrow you will say there is no light. Tomorrow you will call your brothers, your sisters outside the country. You will tell them there is no light, there is no water. You tell them you are hungry, you are suffering. Why won't you suffer, brother? Why won't you suffer, sister, when you don't listen to when people talk to you? It is high time we change and repent and start doing the needful. It is high because see this visa restriction in the end, it will not affect Buhari's son. It will not affect all these emotional people because they will always go on diplomatic process, yeah? But what about you? Can you use diplomatic means and go there? No. So we just got to unite and do something, needful. My brother, I'll leave on here, time not there, I beg. At the verse.